Today we're checking out a game called Homegrown Pet, where I'm assume we're growing a pet from home. Because of certain unfortunate accident, your pet turned back into a red fleshy blob. What do you mean turn back? I never turned him to the other thing to begin with. What is it talking about? You need to feed him so he can go back to into his original size. You have 60 seconds to do so. Oh my goodness, I can't read right now. He will shape depending on what you are feeding him. They say you are what you eat. That is true. Vegetable doesn't give much nutrients for him to grow. Sweets don't give much nutrients, but it makes him happy. Meats are best for him. Certain meats might awaken his feral instinct. What do you mean vegetables aren't good for him to grow? What is this game trying to teach us? America already has a lack of eating vegetable problems. What are we talking about? Oh, this is sweet. Okay, let's give him candy. I want him to love me. Oh, my pet gonna be sweet. My pet gonna be loved. My pet gonna be sweet. My pet's gonna want a hug. I love my pet. I love my pet. I'ma feed it whatever it wants. Oh yeah. I don't care if it gets fat or have a big neck, cause it's my pet and it's gonna forever be fed. Hey, eat that candy, boo. Here's some lettuce. Eat that candy, boo. There's no more lettuce. Hey, no more carrot, cabbage, cabbage, carrot, cabbage, candy. I gave him a little bit too much vegetables. Is my thing gonna be sweet? Time's up. Insert to continue. Okay, what's up? What happened to my pet? He turned black. Oh, he's just a blob. You tried feeding your pet. It didn't go as well as you thought. Nothing changed with his size. Well, at least he is pocket size, so you can hide him in your jacket while you look for a proper meal for him. Oh, okay, proper meal. So they must be talking about number 5 for McDonald's. Sweet and sour sauce, please. You should feed him with more meat if you want him to grow into something big. Ending a tiny. Final score. I get scored? I get happiness points. Okay. Is there like there's probably something where like if you get happiness points and your food points like the same amount. Food eaten, vegetables 7, sweets 22, meat 0, human flesh. I didn't see human flesh as an option. Okay, let's feed him only meat this time. Meat. 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 Oh, he grew! Oh, so he actively evolves. Is that Goku? Oh no, I thought that was like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I thought the red was like I don't know, bro. Goku's my favorite. Okay, I gave him human meat. I guess vegetable. More meat though. Let's give him another head. More meat though. More meat. I guess I have to go through this kind of fast so we can get his. Oh, okay. He looking humanoid. He's looking humanoid. So the more human I feed him, the more humanoid he get. Hold on. Give me another human head real quick. He's not fully formed yet. That's not a human. That's a tree. Yggdrasil? Who is that? Your pet grown very quickly. Too quickly, matter of fact. He outgrown the buildings and the city, and soon everything filled with flesh and tendrils. His eyes looked at you. It's hard to read his expression in this form. He is like a rooted tree. His teeth tears the corpses with such ease into small bits where it's taken inside of him, probably dissolves. He speaks in a hum. So he's talking to me like, You could hear him in your head as he's referring to himself as Hector. Hector? Not even Doug? Despite his shape, is very quiet, and before you know it, the entire city is quiet too. It's either you didn't get to stop him from devouring the whole city in time, or you just think to let him do what he wants. Since he also devours the authorities here, no one's here to come and report you, unless of course someone outside the city sees this gigantic eldritch and mogul. You wonder how big can he grow if you feed him certain meat? Could he devour the world too? Ending Q. Eldritch abomination rising. Okay, so if I have to be fast, like I have to speed run feeding him meat. He could probably be bigger. 18 meats, 4 vegetables, 2 sweets, 10 human flesh. I'm gonna try to just lock in. Hold up. Wait, why does he look so humanated? Wait, I didn't do that much different from last time. Why is he such a human form this time? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, why is he so I'm doing the same thing. Literally, I'm focusing on meat and human meat. Why does he, what I do different? Something happened in the timeline. Butterfly effects. I made a human. I made a man. That's not a pet. I made a slave? Oh, now look at him. What, he's handsome from the side? I made a vampire. Your pet grown very quickly. He seemed to start take shape in a more humanoid form. His humanoid shape are clean, like actual human. Only downside is that certain mouth lining are hard to be hid. So you turn him into a mummy. It works very well. How does it work? He's walking everywhere with toilet paper on his face. He's getting everyone's attention right now. Got all the girls from like 10 feet away going, oh, he's so hot. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. 6'3". Oh, look at that nice skin. Oh, he looks like he's dying. Oh my goodness. Like, yes, some women like seeing their man looking like they're half dead. Twilight fans. Now you don't have to think about how to carry the body to him, because he can immediately do his job to dispose the body while in your side. In your side? Why is he in me? It's very time effective, actually. Who am I feeding him though? Like, cause now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting a lot of human bodies. How am I getting so many human bodies? Like, I have to be someone crazy to be collecting those bodies. Who are these kids singing in the background? Someone please offer them to Hector over here. He starts speaking to me like as if he is a human instead of gargling noise, and refers to himself as Hector. As long as he eats the bodies and leave no evidence behind, he can refer himself whatever he wants. Not only that, he also mannered like a human. He's very well mannered. I don't think anyone would even put a slight suspicion that he might not be human. But you think he might start doing the killing behind your back. While you don't want to turn non-target into clump of flesh because it would be a hassle, he did everything by himself. Of course you reprimand him, since missing people could make authorities alert. And okay, and something about our current mission. What's our mission? He seemed to understand that and told you that he might need to hunt something else to satisfy his urges. You start suggesting him animals. There aren't much bears or boar around here, but there are plenty of rats and wild cats. He wants human, bro. Ending 1, strong urge. 60 happiness, 500 point foods, 590, 20 meats. Okay, I gave him 29 human flesh. Okay. What if we go like a full vegetable route? Then what happens? I'm giving him meat and vegetables only, but vegetables come first. Okay, I ended with him just barely transforming into like this humanoid state. Oh, your pet grown very quickly. He take his original form while attempting to maintain his humanoid form. You feel like there may be some conflict between what he thinks he should be and what he thinks he wants to be. You couldn't care less of such a philosophical topic. Nonetheless, he finishes the corpses without a trace. In such shape, he stuck himself on the wall like a rooted tree. His fleshy tendrils start covering the walls of the house walls. Yuck, bro. Okay, we do look like a woman though. Our hair flows like a woman. Are we horny for tentacles? Is that what we're trying to do? Make a tentacle pet monster? Like, oh my goodness, we're so freaked out. He speaks in hums. You could hear him and say Hector. Yeah, despite his shape, he is very quiet. He also become one with the wall. It's sort of unnerving to start to see your house wall has eyes that kept staring at you. At least he protects the wall from termites. That's true. Does he protect it from housemate Eldritch? Does he protect it from spiders though? Because spiders are a problem. He has 0 happiness. Oh, yuck. Imagine having 0 happiness, bro. Okay, what other type of characters can I get? This time we're going to try to prioritize growing him, but not with meat and vegetables, but with candy than vegetables. So if there's no candy available, we're gonna give him vegetables.
12 seconds later.
I accidentally gave him meat at the last second, but I think that inevitably helped him transform because he was staying the same blob until the very, very last, the very, very ending, until the time's up. You tried feeding your pet. Now he's the size of a dog. Now he's actually like a pet. Big enough to eat the corpses, but small enough to escape the authority. Why are we killing so many people? Why is that the priority right now? I think I understand though. So we can't feed him human as like a little pet thing, right? So we have to feed him with meat until he's big enough to eat human meat. That's because human meat didn't pop up with him when I was doing this time. That makes sense. Although it took him a while to finish his food, you think you'll keep him for a while with the size because he's cute. You wonder if you feed him with certain meat, maybe he'll take the shape according to what you feed. He'll take the shape of what we feed. We got ending B, dog. 1 meat eaten, 23 vegetables, 24 sweets, 0 human flesh. Okay, so this time I'm gonna try to feed him meat until like he grows to like the second stage, but he's not a human, but he's like in that middle stage after the dog, but before a human. Let's go. Nutrition. He just turns into this. Okay. I think I fed him a little too slow. I think if I would have fed him with more meat quicker, because we already got this in there. I think if I fed him with more meat quicker, because I also didn't get that intermediate thing that I thought. I got like a humanoid form, and then I kind of messed up. I think. I don't know how to get the endings, bro. I know there's 21 of them though. How did we get 21? So this time we're gonna go for like, we want him to be sweet with human meat. That's what we want him to be. We want him to be sweet with human meat. Because we got like a full form of himself before, but what if we get like a not so full form of him? You know what I mean? Like an incomplete human form of himself. That's what we're going for. Oh wait, okay. So I need to get him that. Sweet, human, sweet, human, carrot, human. Here we go. So we're gonna stop on him right here. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Your pet grown very quickly. He seems to start taking shape in more humanoid form. It makes it easier for him to blend in with the crow. Who's the crow? You mean the crowd? That says crow. Thus easier for him to hide from the authorities. Though his shape is not perfect, people might notice him sooner or later. You'll have to be careful. So we have to be in a post-apocalyptic world where people barely notice the man who has a mouth on his neck with a tongue coming out. Like, let's be for real. He starts speaking to me like as if he is a human instead of gurgling noise, and refers to himself as Hector. As long as he eats human bodies, no evidence behind, he can refer to himself as whatever he wants. Though having something shaped like a human as a company is nice sometimes, you haven't had human interaction for a while. Okay, so we're basic humanoid. Okay. He's eating his own finger. Why would you want this thing as company? Why does he want to name himself Hector? Someone explain that to me. So I figured something out while hardly paying attention, so I have to redo it for y'all because I was kind of like just fast forwarding because I'm trying to get endings. But look, so this time around, we're gonna feed him sweets and human flesh. That's it. We're gonna feed him sweets and human flesh. Well, we have to feed him meat now before we can get him into the to the human flesh. But boom. Okay, now we can feed him human flesh whenever pops up. Here we go. And then we're gonna prioritize human flesh and candy. That's the goal. We're gonna prioritize human flesh and candy. And what I found out from this is that you get more dialogue than we get before. Okay, so look, we already get this dialogue that he grown quickly, right? What now? We just got this. But you go see he grows an affection towards sweet. He said something about I like to eat sweets with his human mouth. So he uses his neck mouth to eat human flesh and his human mouth to eat sweets. It calms him, or sort of like, because when he eats sweets, he tends to eat it very slowly, as is to savor the sugar on his tongue. It helps those tendencies to stop bursting out, open out of his mouth. Wait, it helps his tendencies to stop bursting open his mouth on his chest when eating meat. You think you need to stock him with some extra sweets until you can find a proper solution for this. Now we have hungry humanoid. But look, that's not even the one I got last time. I got him when he was complete human form and he got the affection. But I skipped over the affection dialogue because I wasn't paying attention. So that's what I'm gonna try to get now. I messed up. I fed him too much normal meat. Hold up, I thought I fed him too much normal meat, so I was just skimming through. You know, we got the normal tree thing. But look, I guess I gave him so many sweets that he actually took a humanoid form. I didn't skip the dialogue this time. Okay, look, so this is what I'm finding out, right? When he gets to his able to eat human form, if you just keep feeding him meat, he turns into the tree form. He goes to the tree route, right? So what you have to do is you have to avoid feeding him meat and only feed him human flesh so he doesn't go to this tree route, right? So that's why I didn't realize. But I went to this tree route and I only fed him candy and normal meat because I was like, we already have this tree route. We're not gonna be able to turn back. And now we got this. Despite his shape, he is very quiet. Before you know it, the entire city is quiet too. It's either you didn't get to stop him from devouring the whole city in time, or you just think to let him do what he wants. Perhaps it's more of the latter, since he asked you if you're okay with the whole city being gone, and you shrugged and you pet him. Since he also devoured the authorities here, no one will be able to report you unless they come from outside the city. You wonder how big he can grow if you feed him certain meat. Yep. For now, you went to the nearby dessert shop and help yourself. You and your pet could use some good tiramisu. Good big dog. So that's not even what I was going for again, though. I got that other guy on accident. I'm gonna for sure get him this time. I have to remember, right? If I can't eat human meat or candy, eat vegetables. That's it. Human meat, candy, vegetables. That's all I can eat. I think I got this time. So we go through this normal raw, you know, he's looking like a human, sound like a human, mummy, blah, blah, blah. Refers to himself as Hector. Now look at him. Doing job together like this gives him more time to be with you, in which he often starts a conversation. Look at his face. No one on the street is questioning this man with green eyes, right? But regardless, either from curiosity or pure boredom, he asks a couple of times, what do you think about white chocolate? He has interest in cuisine and maybe start reading about those somewhere. He start asking you if you could start an extra hunt since he has a strong urge for meat. You don't want to take an extra mission because it's a hassle, so you try to give him another solution. You start offering him sweets, in which it works the last time you tried, so it has to work now. Of course it is. Since that day, you start scheduling dessert party on your calendar for you and him. Ending H, dessert. Now I'm gonna be honest. Where we go from here, I have no clue. Maybe if I give him a lot of sweets, but he's in that half human form. You know what I'm saying? Like not the full tree. Like he's on the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna do like he's on the wall, but he and we give him sweets. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you see this how he's about to be on the wall right here? Yeah, he grew very quickly. He's on the wall. Here we go. He speaks and hums. You could hear him in your head as he refers to himself as Hector. He can't really go anywhere without alerting authorities in this form, so he stays in one place most of the time. You give him a book to read while waiting for you to return from your work with a corpse and evidence to dispose. Surprising, even with such a form, he is very gentle with the book and not once leave a scratch on it. He also likes candies for snacks. He dissolves it using his tongue rather than crunch it with his teeth. Ending J, Bookworm, half eldritch. Now I really don't know where to go. No, like actually, I don't know where to go from now. Giving vegetables doesn't do nothing. All it does is stall for you to choose candies or meat. So I don't know where to go from here. Maybe there's a route where like you don't eat any sweets and you only eat pure meat or something. I don't know. I'm eating only meat. Once I transform into the dog, I'm going only human flesh. Once I transform to the human form I need to be, it's only candy and whatchamacallit. I don't need no more human flesh. I don't need no more meat. Candy and vegetables. This is officially my last try for a different ending.
Eventually.
Only candy and vegetables from now on. I don't need nothing else. Candy. Okay, come on, please. I really locked in, bro. Please. It's the same thing. I don't know how. I'm trying my hardest, bro. I really am trying my hardest. Maybe I need to eat less human flesh. I don't know how much human flesh I need to eat for me to qualify to not be a tree, though. Like the other, I don't know, bro. I'm really not giving up. Like, I'm trying my hardest over here, but it's confusing. Meat, candy, meat, vegetables. I'm gonna get like 5 or 6 human fleshes. I think I have enough human flesh for now. I'm gonna just do normal meat now. Normal meat and see what happens. I went the wrong route, bro. 6 human flesh for eating. Maybe I need 7 before I turn. Like, I'm gonna try 7 human flesh. This is actually my last attempt. If I do everything that I'm expecting to do right, this is my last attempt because I'm trying. I can't figure out what to do next. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, vegetables. Wait, now I need to get vegetables and sweets. Vegetables and sweets, I think. Lettuce, candy. That's human meat. I meant normal meat. I played myself, bro. Oh, no, I did it right. Look at his mouth. It's not bleeding. I guess there's a certain amount of human meat I can't feed him. Okay, your pet has grown very quickly. He seems to shape in more humanoid form. His humanoid form is clean, like an actual human. Only downside is the mouth, which is hid. You turn into a mummy. Carry the job. It's very time effective. He starts speaking to like a human instead of gargling. He's doing his job like this gives him more time to have a conversation with you. Yep, out of pure boredom. He like asks him of like white chocolate. He has an interest in cuisine and maybe start reading about those books somewhere. You can't believe that he also put manner while eating, considering how he eats like a dog when he's a shape of a blob of flesh. When he was a shape of a blob of flesh. Gentleman. I got a gentleman. I don't know what I possibly did different there. 18 meat, 13, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had less than 10 human flesh. That's the only thing I can imagine. So the threshold is 10 human flesh, and then he just turns into a maniac or something. I'm just trying things now. We're going more vegetable route. So we're going vegetable and meat route. So let's get the meat up. Let's get the meat up. Oh, it said something about him being hungry. Oh no, I skipped over it. What did it say? It said it seems because he was shrunk to small size, he still has the hunger instinct that tries to make sure he is still proper size to protect himself. Kind of a defense mechanic, an annoying one really. Until he is calmed down, you think you'll hide him. I think the barn where it's easier to clean the remaining blood and meat since he eats quite messily. Very hungry humanoid. Oh my goodness. How did I get that? Okay, he had no happiness. That's one way how I got it. Okay, very low meat intake, very high vegetable intake, and high human flesh. High vegetable, high human flesh, low everything else. So what if I do that for the other one? I do very high meat, very high vegetables, and nothing else. Is that what I should do the other one for? I think I'm gonna try. Grown crab, super clean. It's like a mummy. Okay, I think I got this one. He starts speaking to you like Hector. You can do whatever he wants. Not only that, he is also well-mannered like a human. He is very well-mannered that you don't think anyone would be suspicious. He's helping with a couple missions as a distraction, as he's pretty good at keep conversation with people. How? Unexpectedly, you two make a pretty good team. Ending G, team play. Okay. Dang, happiness 30 is crazy. But because of the high amount of vegetables, the high meat, but the low human flesh, He wasn't like, oh, I need human flesh. Ah! You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, I like meat, but it's not human flesh. Like, the human flesh is what makes them go cray-cray. You know what I mean? Okay. So what if I go to that other guy, you know, not the big tree, but the smaller guy, and I feed him a bunch of vegetables, but I don't make him go to the other, the big tree form. I think if I feed him too much human flesh, he gets to the big tree form, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to limit my human flesh. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that one. Vegetables and normal meat. Let's go. We're gonna try to limit our human flesh intake. Your pet grown very quickly, his human form and a conflict to what he should be. Don't care about it for the last stuff, nonsense. He speaks and hums, yes, despite his shape. He's very quiet. He has eyes on the walls. At least he's good for the termites. Housemate. Oh, how do I get the other ending for him right there? 22 vegetables. I didn't do nothing. Do I need to eat human flesh? I don't know. I think we have to go meat and sweet tooth. Let's avoid vegetables at all costs. Avoid vegetables at all costs. I just did vegetables as I said that. Please. Is this it? Did I do good this time around? As you call him, Hector, he can't really go anywhere without alerting the authorities. Yeah, surprisingly in such a form, he's gentle with the book. He also likes candies for a snack. Yeah, bro, what? I thought I got it that time. Maybe he needs to eat more human flesh. Come on, please. Come on. I was locked in. I was so locked in that time around. I'm so locked in. I'm not even speaking no more. He grew good. Yeah, he speaks and hums. He can't go nowhere. He has having candies as snacks while waiting for you to return from work and dispose from corpses. Yes. You saw him start learning to scratch his tendrils off towards the kitchen to bake. Yes. His flesh is weak against the heat. One time he accidentally burnt himself. It smelled like roast beef. Yes. So you start teaching him how to cook sweets that does not require fire. Ending L. Sweet tooth, half eldritch. Thank you. Finally, bro. Finally, I needed to eat more human flesh because for some reason he wanted to learn how to cook when you gave him a lot of sweets mixed with a lot of human flesh. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's the game. Okay, now we need to go vegetables, meat, human flesh. That's what we need to go. Vegetables, we're vegetables heavy this time. Okay, so first let's get the meat up. I'm at 21 meats right now. I should be good. I'm at 21 meats. I think I got a good mix of human flesh and whatnot. Dang it! Why did I do one more, bro? Why did I do one more? Eldritch abomination take over, and I got a new ending. I didn't even read it because I was too pissed off. I was too pissed off. I didn't even read the new ending. I'm gonna go that ending now. Vegetables, a lot of normal human, not a lot of human flesh. That's basically what it is. A lot of vegetables and normal meats. Okay, let's see if I got this right this time. Your pet grown very good. He does everything. Yep. It's hard to see his expression, rooted teeth, tears, the corpse with ease. Yep, he speaks and hums. Yeah, despite his shape, he is very quiet. If you close enough, you can hear beating, and you can hear something beating him like a little heart. He made your mission easier. He is easily able to locate your targets, and by minutes, his tendrils returns at you with your target's head with it. It alerts the authorities. Of course, they tried to kill him, but he devours them quickly. You can't blame him from reacting in self-defense. It looks like you need to take his core in form of small pieces of it looks like you need to take his core in form of small piece of fleshy blob and start again from the beginning. Oh, I have to start over because he's too big? Well, the authorities track you both down. Okay, Eldritch, the domination takeover. Okay, so we completely took over with that. Okay, bet. Okay. Now let's go back to what we were trying to do beforehand. I can't eat that much meat. I'm gonna keep it around 10 human flesh. As soon as I transform after eating the normal meat, as soon as I transform into the eldritch being, I'm gonna just go human flesh from that point, and then vegetables and human flesh and vegetables. So let's quickly transform into the eldritch as fast as possible. So now let's keep it chill. I'm probably gonna eat one more piece of human meat because I'm not even counting, and now we're only vegetables and candy from now on because I don't even want to risk it. I risked it. I don't know why I did it. Vegetables and candy from now on. Not because I want candy, but because I don't have a choice. There we go. Vegetables. Yes. Come on, please. Your pet grown very quickly. Couldn't care about the philosophy. His house is on the walls. Yes. Hey, you call him Hector. Despite his safety, he's very quiet. Come on, please. At least he protects the wall from termites. How did I mess up? Did I not eat enough meat, bro? I don't think I got enough vegetables in. I think I got plenty of meat. I didn't get enough vegetables. Come on, please. Did I get enough vegetables that time? He's grown. Yes, you couldn't care less. Yeah. Hector, despite his shape, he's very quiet. At least he protects the house from termites. What do I need to do to get a different ending? 25 vegetables, 14 8 human flesh. Like, what do you need? What else? Maybe I need 10 human flesh. Come on, please. Come on, quickly. I don't care about that. He speaks in hymns. Despite his shape, he's very quiet. In his defense, he said the homeless man tried to break it enter even though you can't find any evidence. Okay, I accidentally skipped the dialogue, so let me try to find the dialogue. Despite his shape, he is very quiet. He has become one with the wall. You found out that he has been the cause of missing a homeless man near your place. In his defense, he said the homeless man tried to break and enter even though you can't find any trace of force of entry. You reprimand him and he's hummed. He said something about strong, uncontrollable urge, and this shape really not the best shape for self-restraint. This is rough to read, bro. Quick solution is letting him go into the wild for a moment until he's calmed down and hopefully not going to start eating the whole wildlife there. Ending M, the hunger. Oh my goodness, bro. That was a rough one to find. That was so rough to find. I mean, try to finagle. I don't know if there's any more endings I don't know about any more endings. Maybe at the very end, if I eat the most human flesh possible after eating meat, maybe that leads to something. I don't know. Am I gonna try it? I don't know. This time we're gonna do a route where we try to eat. We can eat everything besides human flesh. So we can really just speed run whatever we're clicking as long as we minimize how much human flesh we eat. Why do we need to minimize human flesh? Bro, that's just the game. It's just the game. Don't ask me. I'm barely keeping up with everything that's happening already. I do know I need to get more sweets in. I need to get more sweets in for sure. Let's see if that got me somewhere. Your pet growing too quickly. His eyes look at you. It's hard to get an expression. His tears, he tears with. He speaks in hums. You hear him and referring you to his Hector. Even though it's clear he could form himself a mouth capable of speaking, but it seems he prefer more to talk with hums. Despite his shape, he's very quiet. If you were close enough, you could hear something like his heart beating. He has made your mission easier. He is so easy able to locate your target. Yes, it alerts the authorities. Of course, he tried to negotiate with authorities. Of course, they wouldn't listen to him. It ended in a massacre as he devoured them. To his defense, he was just self-defense. They were trying to kill him. It looks like you need to take his core in from him. Okay. Fleshy blob and started tracking you down again. Before you do, he asks if he can get Terramosity with you again. I think I got that ending already. You say yes. Besides, you could use Terramosity right now. Sweet too. I think I already got that one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so out of it. I've done so many tries. Y'all don't even understand. My brain is fried. Okay. One thing this game has consistently gave us a hint with is that on that big tree-looking form that devours the whole city, they say if you eat more human flesh, what could happen? They have consistently gave us that hint. So this time, as soon as I transform into that side, I'm gonna try to eat as much human flesh as possible. And then, yeah, and then we're gonna probably figure out, we can probably get that ending from that alone. So we don't have to actually think too hard about. The other ones, you have to mix and match all different types of BSery. This one, you just gotta straight meat it. Come on. I fed him a lot of human flesh. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Good. Grown very quickly, yes. Speaks in hums. He refers to himself as Hector. Despite his shape, he is very quiet. No one even noticed it happening, which means he was so stealthy, so sneaky. He was snatching up everyone and no one even knew what was going on. The reporter on the TV didn't even get the time to send the news. It's either you didn't get to stop him from devouring the whole world in time, or you just think to let him do what he wants. You can hear sirens and screams from the distance. What is our goal from this? Who are we? Why did we let him do this? We just sat back and just kept feeding him. Watch him get bigger and destroy the world. And for what? What do we gain? Everyone's gone. And for some reason, he didn't touch a single strand of your hair. Aww. Of course he won't hurt you. He's a good pet. He's your good pet. You don't think the authorities is even able to track you now before they are dissolved in the clump of meat. The world can't track you now because they're gone. But what the important thing is, you managed to get your current target and your future target thanks to your pet. Who was our target? You collect your point payment as the eyes that stared at you blinked in unison. Fantastic. Looks like we're going to eat steak tonight, you said. Who's making the steak? Not us. There's no building to make the steak. Your pet hummed in delight. Ending R, world domination. Well, I honestly think I got most of the endings. If there's are some I missed, and I don't think they really matter that much. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I sat down and I was dedicated to the craft. I was dedicated to finding the endings, guys. Even though I definitely did not do it solo. I don't want to make it sound like I did this all off the top of my knowledge. No, I was definitely doing some Googling, but I'll let you know, Googling didn't help. I had to look at some YouTube videos too. I went to Google and I got nothing to help me. Actually, I think there is one more thing I need to try. I think I need to do sweets and human flesh. Meat. Okay. Give it to me, please. Give it to me. Tramasu. No, I messed up. I didn't give him enough human meat. I think I need to prioritize the human meat and then candy on the side. I need more meat, bro. I need more human. They hold me. I literally went through a stretch where they were not giving me no human. They hold me. No one, how big can you go if you feed them certain meat for now? You went, okay, see how you say how it says how big you can go before, if you feed them a certain meat. I have to make them reach that peak and then I can feed them all the candy, right? So look, I have 16 sweets, 16 human flesh. I probably need to give them 20 human flesh. So that's what I'm gonna be counting for. We're going 20 human flesh deep. And then I can give them focus on the sweet. I'm gonna just get sweets on the side. I need 20 human flesh deep though. Oh no, I lost count, bro. I lost count, and not a good type of lost count. Like I have no clue. Come on, please. Go very quickly, too quickly. Okay, city's red. Yeah, he said paint the city red. I saw that. That means I got it. His eyes, it's hard to read his expression in this form. It's rooted, his tears the thing. He speaks in hums. You could hear he's referring to himself Hector. He could speak if he wanted to. Despite his shape, he's really quiet. No one even noticed what was happening. The TV reported, it's either you didn't get to him in time, devouring the center, and you can hear the sirens, the screams. Yep. He shaped himself in humanoid. He shaped himself in a humanoid to see you. His expression has no trace of guilt or nothing. He looks happy doing this and expects a praise. Since he also devoured the authorities in here, no one will come and report you. No job to do, no rent to pay. You can do whatever you want. Yes! Technically speaking, current target, future target has been executed now. You should collect your payment. What if he killed the people who should collect your payment from? That's one thing I didn't even think about. You go to the nearest dessert shop with your pet following you in form of mini tendrils crawling on the ground. Like, why is it not just tentacles, bro? On the ground before it finally took its form back as a humanoid. The cashier is too busy screaming, trying to climb the counter to avoid all these flesh masses. So you decided to help yourself. So we just robbed them. All types of crimes were committed, bro. They would put us in a hell prison. That's what they would do. Death penalty immediately. You two have good Teramasu. We're ending our world domination, but with Teramasu. I'm done. I'm not trying to get no more endings, bro. I got 20 human on the dot, bro. Oh my, yeah, I'm good. Wow, I played this game a lot longer than someone should play this type of game. I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all better enjoy, because this was, you know what? No, I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was nice fun.
I love you.